we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right.
What?
And his first pass is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. No. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
1st and 10 at the
now Jackson on first down. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Play action. It's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
They'll take over.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
I'm purple.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
At the 5-yard line.
Jackson now down around his goal line. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. The Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
And 8.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
I'm playing Fortnite. No, I'm playing.
That interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Ravens.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 37 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he is not going to get there. They get him out of bounds well shy of the goal line. And the defense holds on the 2-point conversion. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You win, but I ain't doing that shit.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today by Jimmy Smith. And he's able to get it back here.
You won. I just want to see you.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level is...
When you don't think it's streaming, I want to watch it.
How do we stream?
Yeah, Martin. He'll do it.
My YouTube channel